Hey, it's Frankie Finn here. So I want to show you guys really quickly what's possible for your business using these time compression funnels and really how quickly you can generate return on investment and do it in a way where you're getting the kind of people you want to work with and it's happening quickly and your money's multiplying real fast. Even if you struggled for a long time or if you don't have a big advertising budget, none of that shit really matters for what I'm going to show you. So I've got a couple of case studies and I want to show you really quickly how powerful these time compression funnels are and exactly how they work. So I'm going to show you the whole deal, and what you'll see magically is really more than anything is how simple they are and how much they're designed to get a result today, not later. So you don't have to have big social media following or a fancy website. As you'll see, we don't use fancy websites, and 0% of these people had heard of us before we started running these advertisements. So the first one I'm going to show you is our own. And this is the one where we generated $50,000 in like 2 weeks, and really kept us going for a while. Now, as you'll see, we've spent about, if you look at our Facebook ad account, a little under $17,500 over the last year. So that's really nothing, like $1,500 a month, and we're probably getting about 10 to 20 times return on investment on that ad spend. And interestingly enough, it's one of those situations where this will happen to you as well when your advertising gets really good, is you'll have all kinds of other problems, namely delivery, staff and systems and things like that, which all I consider good problems to have. So, I mean, in our case, we could be putting 2 zeros on that. We could be spending, 1.7 million a year. It's just we don't have the ability to scale as of yet, as we're kind of, in the process of building all that. So let me show you again really quickly how fast and possible all this is, using a lot of minimal stuff and a lot of the things that people say you have to do, you don't have to do, using these kind of time compression funnels that generate quick results. So one of these, you'll see we spent about $2,000. We got leads for $2.55 here. I don't know if you can see that. That's really small, but that's what it says. And here's the actual ad that we're running. And we ran a couple of variations of these, just kind of different images to see what pulled. But this is the deal. And this actually came up because one of my clients built a multi-million-dollar law practice, and it took him 20 years, and then he did it again a second time, and it took him only 12 months to do it the second time. So it's kind of like what we learned the second time, how to do it a lot quicker. So this is the actual ad. If you want to read it cover to cover, you're going to want to pause the video here because I'm not going to read it out to you, but this is the whole ad. And when they click it, what I want you to see is it goes to a single page. This is it. This is all this. There's no website. This is it. We got one page in existence. And this was created using a landing page software, if you're not familiar with it, called Lead Pages. So it's not like I had to hire a fancy designer or anything like that. I'll show you in another video, but we got this made in literally 5 minutes. And we didn't have to have any design skills, anything like that. So it goes to this page. And what happens is when you click here, it gives you the option to register. That's done again by Lead Pages automatically. Now, I can't register because it's my own actual email address. But what it went to was this 38-minute and 9-second video. So I uploaded a copy to YouTube. This is the same as the original, but I uploaded a second version. What it does is just walks people through what we learned from building this 7-figure law practice and how it only took a year the second time and all the cool stuff. And that's really it. And then at the end of it, it gives people a reason to reach out to us. So that's the entire funnel, the time compression funnel in a nutshell. This ad to this page to this video. And not only did we do like 50K in the first 2 weeks, but we actually, I want to say we had 146 people reach out, and we closed probably 1 in 4 of those that were a good fit for us. And that's particularly interesting to you because, that's selling a really high-end kind of service. If you sell something a lot cheaper, your numbers will probably have, a lot more zeros, meaning you might have 1,460 people or 14,000 and 1,600 people if you're selling something cheap. So you may be looking at that and saying, that's really good, but will these time compression funnels work for me? I got a local business, or I'm e-commerce. I do something different than you. And so I want to show you a couple of different businesses here to show you it's not just limited to, an online marketing service, even though that's kind of our niche. Just happens to be what we're good at. So this is Dr. Yen, and he's a chiropractor in the Toronto area. And again, he spent so far $320.01. That's Canadian, so it's not even real money. It's maple syrup smelling money. So it's more like, I want to say $270 US. Now, what's interesting about him is he's actually getting people for $1.22. Like, that's ridiculous. and he's getting about 1 in 4 of those to come in person, and about 40 to 50% of those he's upselling for a $1,200 service. So in his particular case, same deal. Is he actually got so busy that he's now working on hiring an associate as we speak, looking for somebody good to kind of dump all the work on. But again, good problem to have, right? So we could actually be spending significantly more money on this. We're just not, because he's busy. So that's the problem I want you to have. If you have uncertainty or inconsistency or something like that. So let me show you exactly the ad we ran. So this is, hey, Toronto ladies have intense back, neck pain. There's a testimonial video of a lady where she goes over, just how much it helped her. And then there's an offer for register right now. So this is the actual landing page that they actually go to. And they get an opportunity for a discount. And they have a limited time to claim it. Basically, it expires at the end of the day, so get it now. And then when they do, it goes to this thank you page right after, meaning, so if they actually click here and register, so let's actually just do it so you can see what I mean. It asks for their name, email, and their phone number. That lead is captured, and then they actually are prompted to call in and book. So we find, about half the people actually book on the spot. Not everybody does, but again, how valuable would it be to you if you had a local business, you could get people in the door for $5 a piece? Now, I'm not promising you $5, but as long as your numbers work, you can make a lot of money quickly. And again, because of this counter and all this, these time compression funnels, we measure this in real time, meaning if it doesn't book phone calls the same day we run the ad, then it's not really successful. And so a big part of this is getting results quickly, because a lot of people, what they tell me is, advertising is so expensive and it takes so long to work. And that's true if you're doing it wrong. If you're doing it wrong, it means you're going to advertise in a magazine or the Yellow Pages, and 6 months later you'll be wondering whether it worked. When you do it this way, using these time compression funnels designed to get a result immediately, either the phone rings that day or it doesn't. And so when you do get it dialed in your phone rings, you're making money the same day you're running the ads, and you're acquiring new customers as a result. So here's another one I want to show you, and this one's particularly interesting because this is 100% automated. This is one of the new ones we got going. And so far we've spent $289, nothing significant. We're getting leads for $1.08 a piece. Again, how much business could you do? You got 268 leads and you spent $1.08 to get them. I would imagine quite a lot. And so this is the actual ad. It's very, very simple. The ultimate Facebook ad swipe file. Facebook ads not converting. Download the swipe file. And so when they actually click this ad, again, very simple ad, very simple language, but it's a big promise. It's if you're running Facebook ads and they're not working, that's a big benefit. Goes to this page. Again, single page, not a complete website. And all they got, the page gets them to register and gives them various testimonials and things like that of people who've gotten some results using this. What happens is when they register, and this is particularly interesting, is it goes to this video. Again, what the hell just happened? Let's try that again. Okay, I don't know what I just clicked, but obviously I clicked a broken link, which is... So this is my business partner, Oliver. He's the one on the actual video. So anyway, though, it goes to this video, and again, it's just a time compression funnel, which is a really, really well done video. Some testimonials for Oliver because he's awesome, and again, it's just one simple headline, a video, some testimonials, and then at the end they're prompted to buy. And so when they do, it also gives them a second page right after. So we wanted to include an upsell so they can add an extra $197 training as well. But what's beautiful about this is particularly interesting because this is 100% automated, meaning there's no phone call, there's no talking to people, there's no sales. We're actually generating, I think right now 3-to-1 on that money. We've made like $1,000 in sales or something like that from $300. And again, we don't have to deal with these customers. We don't have to speak with them. So it's completely automated. So if you're interested in doing it automated, that'll be particularly interesting because these sales happen whether we're actively managing them or not. And so that's a big, big, big benefit for your business because a lot of people, if you do networking or you're out in the community promoting yourself or all those things, they're all good. But what happens is because it's not really a system, it stops when you stop, and that really fucking sucks is when you work your ass off and then you just get tired or burnt out and you can't continue doing it. So these simple pages, extremely powerful. And then of course this is the actual order form for that upsell that they have to actually put their credit card in and so forth. So I want to show you one last one. This is a personal injury lawyer we're running right now, and just small time budget. So he spent $750, got 10 good leads. And the beautiful thing is, if you're in this market, one of the things you'll understand is like it is insanely expensive for personal injury lawyers. So if you go on Google AdWords, their keywords usually range from like $200 to $400 for a single freaking click. Meaning just to get one person to visit their website costs them anywhere from $200 to $400. So it's really hard for these guys to make money because there's so much competition and so expensive. So getting leads for $75 a piece in this market is really, really badass. And usually they can pay about $1,000 reasonably to go get a client, no problem, without any questions asked. And so getting leads for $75 where people are filling out a survey and a questionnaire and saying, I've been injured in an accident, I want to know more. And again, these are using these time compression funnels. So let me show you exactly how that works. Sorry, I'm just eating some breakfast. I know. What kind of slob makes a video of them eating? I guess that's me. So anyway, that's just pixels and whatnot. So this one is called a lead ad. And so it just says if you've been injured in the last 2 years, you may be entitled to compensation. Click here. And it really just goes to a questionnaire, but it's actually done automated through Facebook, meaning we don't even have a website in this one. When they click, Facebook starts the process by generating. If you click this do I qualify, it actually starts to do it right on Facebook. So this is even more of a time compression funnel because we don't even have a website for this one. This actually gets the whole process started right on Facebook. So it's just Facebook ad to quick result. And so if that's something that, if you've been thinking I need this big social media following, I need a big website and all that stuff, you really don't. And that's one of the giant myths is that, doing all that and then SEOing it and all that stuff is just a long way to results. And so all this stuff is designed to give you results. It doesn't always work same day, but, within 48, 72 hours that week, how much better would your business be off if you were seeing customers from what you were doing in 48 to 72 hours. So obviously, if you're interested in that, let's schedule a time and let's talk. Obviously, we're really good at what we can do, and chances are, I would say about 99% of businesses can use this methodology, our time compression funnels. 1% of you guys can't, but there's only one way to know, which is, fill out an application, meet with us. And again, how would you like to 10, 20 times return on your investment? And again, I've showed you these specific examples because a lot of you out there, I know if you're struggling to get business, your main objection is, well, I don't have, 25 grand I can pony up to advertise today. But what you can do is get started with $300 and start seeing a return, and then turn your 300 into 1,000, and then turn that 1,000 into 3,000, and before you know it, you do have a real budget. So if you think this is a fit for you, if you want to get those kind of next level, I'm living proof. We spent we made $50K when we finally got this dialed in, our own time compression funnels, and I spent most of that time just cruising Hawaii with my girlfriend, going to all these different islands, having these beautiful experiences and all that kind of stuff. And so that's what I'd like for you, is to have that same kind of freedom. You may not want to go island hopping in Hawaii. So if you dig these case studies, reach out to us, and if you have questions as well, we'll be happy to answer them. So let's jump on a call and we'll get those next steps started for you, because this only matters if it's implemented in your own business, and you deserve the best. And I think you deserve it right now, and I think your family deserves the best. And I think every moment you don't have your advertising dialed in, it's ultimately them who suffers. So get it fixed, and get it fixed fast. So that's all I got for you. Frankie Finn, over and out, and may the force be with you.